I don't really believe in book buying bans, but I do try not to buy too many books. But that obviously didn't happen in August. So let's do a book haul, because why not? After this, I might have to reevaluate whether I believe in book buying bans. Okay, let's start with the books that I actually bought from shops. These top 5 are all kind of like related. I fell for the hype and I bought the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. I've just been seeing these books everywhere and I couldn't help myself. But I bought them from the works, so I think they were only like £2 or £2.50 each. The only issue was when I went to buy them, they only had these 2 in stock. So I was like, I'm gonna get them and I'll worry about buying the next one at a later date. And then like a week later, this one came back into stock. I couldn't just buy one book on its own. The book was less than the postage. So I ended up adding 2 books to my basket. I recently read It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bayley and loved it. So I was like, yeah, let's just add 2 more Tessa Bayley books. Read one book, buy 2 more. That's not how you get your to be read pile down. So anyway, I got Secretly Yours and Unfortunately Yours from the works. Again, they weren't too expensive, so they were a pretty good buy. And then this week I popped into Waterstones and I was only meant to buy 1 book. I was only meant to buy this book, The Weaver and the Witch Queen. I read this author's debut novel a couple of years ago. It's called The Witch's Heart and that book was amazing. So I had to get her next book. Of course, you go into Waterstones to buy 1 book and you leave Waterstones with 3 books instead. I got Sunburn because the lady at Waterstones convinced me to buy it, so that is her fault. This is not my fault, but it sounds amazing. I think it's like one of their picks for the year. It's kind of like a coming of age story. It's set in Ireland. There's quite a bit of romance. When I was in the store, I read the first page just to see if I would get on with the writing style, and I read the first line and I was like, yes, I think I'm gonna like this book. And then I couldn't help myself. I bought Masters of Death by Olivie. The edges did sway me a bit. I feel like everyone has bought this book, so yeah, I guess the hype got me again. I don't even know much about this book. I hear it's like a vampire real estate agent. I'm not even really in the mood for vampire books at the moment, but I just love the sound of that. And now we will move on to pre-orders. This book is on display because it is gorgeous. This is my copy of The Haven 10, and I think you can see why it was up on my bookshelf, because this cover is just absolutely stunning. Yeah, this is a pre-order. This is my friend's book. It's a sci-fi romance, quite a lot of mystery. I'm halfway through and I love it already. I'm gonna put that back. The next pre-order I had was Never a Hero by Vanessa. I read Only a Monster last year. I loved it. This is also the Fairy Loot edition. It is beautiful. Beautiful sprayed edges, foiling, illustrated end pages. This one at the back. It's gorgeous. I've already read this book. It was absolutely incredible. I think this one is on another level from the first book. So good. So I'm really glad that I pre-ordered this, and this was a worthwhile purchase. And then lastly, I have my August Fairy Loot books. I get the combined book only box. If you haven't had yours already and you don't want spoilers, then come back later. That was your spoiler warning. This was the adult book, which is Forged by Blood. As you can see, sprayed edges, they are amazing. I just can't believe how detailed they are. And this one has foiling on the front, but it's also got this like amazing sort of fade-in colour, which I love, and it's foiled on the back as well. It's also got a reversible dust jacket. We've got illustrations on the inside, and there's a different illustration on the back, and there is a map. I love maps in fantasy books. I just love them. And then the YA book is Bonesmith. The cover, you can see there the light's reflecting off of it, but it is like matte, and then the person is shiny, which is so cool. I really like that. Again, amazing detail, sprayed edges. This under the dust jacket, another reversible dust jacket. I just love illustrated end pages. They're so pretty. This book also has a map. I love books with maps. Anyway, that is my massive August book haul. I think I will probably be trying a lot harder to not buy books in September, because my TBR is just ridiculous. Everyone says the key to getting your to be read pile down is to read more books than you buy